Muli Shani Bonse, welcome back to my channel and welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Tembi Fletcher and I make eclectic videos. So today we're doing a continuation of the summer style wardrobe or fashion ideas for the essences. So we're focusing on essences, the kitchen essences. And today we're actually going to do a bit of a deep dive into the natural essence, and I'm going to give you some style recommendations for the summer. I did romantic essence in my previous video, so I'm going to have that link down below in case you're interested in seeing that one. And yeah, so before I continue, I do make eclectic videos comprising fashion, interior design, interior decorating, and a few lifestyle videos splashed in there. So if that is your jam, please make sure that you subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. So I'm going to be reading an article about the natural style essence to give you a brief overview of what it actually is. This article is by The Concept Wardrobe, and this is what it says about the natural style essence. This essence creates a casual, relaxed image and an overall visual impression of freedom and adventure. So right off the bat, something that I really admire about people who have natural essence is they're kind of free-spirited in a sense. They have that free-spirited vibe, really relaxed, really casual vibe about them. Like they don't take life too seriously. And even though I can relate in that aspect to where I'm very like spontaneous sometimes, and also I actually don't necessarily take life seriously, but I'm a little bit more meticulous when it comes to the way that I do most of the things in my life concerning my life. So I guess I could say I can relate somehow, but I definitely admire that about this style essence. Let's continue. The natural style essence is a yang essence. Its particular type of yang being casual yang. Since the characteristic shape of this essence is the rectangle with blunt edges, casual clothing features long, relaxed silhouettes, blunt angles and edges, and oversized and structured shapes. This is really something that I would say is an advantage for anyone who has natural essence, because I know you've heard casual clothing, long relaxed silhouettes, blunt angles and edges, oversized and structured shapes. When you think about those definitions right off the bat, it's kind of like, it feels kind of drab. I don't know if you're getting that from hearing this, but it kind of feels like it's just too underdressed. But on you, it's actually going to look really sophisticated. Stuff that is relaxed, unstructured, or oversized looks really amazing on you. And one thing I will say is people with natural essence, to me, in my opinion, are probably the most versatile archetype out of all of these essence archetypes. And you have the freedom to pull off a lot of styles and silhouettes, and yeah, so you count yourself blessed. You're not restricted. There are not too many restrictions for you when it comes to fashion. So now we're going to go into the characteristics. Note, the following characteristics are typically associated with this style essence. Don't get hung up on them. You may look different, but still have this style essence. The natural style essence is a part of the yang essences on the spectrum. It's the characteristic shape is the rectangle. I thought I had mentioned this already. Okay, sorry. They basically just repeated that. Consequently, the physical appearance of individuals with the natural style essence is generally long, sturdy, and angular, but with softer edges and with defined, somewhat asymmetrical facial features. Natural body types give the impression of height, length, and straightness. Shoulders tend to be soft-edged and the body lacks defined curves. Asymmetry may be quite obvious. The look of a natural tends to be more active compared to others, so you look really athletic when it comes to your physique or your bone structure, or even body type. Your flesh comes off really, really athletic, and that's another thing too that I admire. Most people with natural essence or the natural, like in the natural body type in David Kibbe, tend to, like when they really tone their muscles, they have six packs and it looks it looks pretty cool. They are seemingly more sporty and relaxed, like I mentioned. They have an easygoing nature, a friendly attitude, and they may be drawn to casual clothing that expresses adventure and freedom. Their features communicate an easygoing, approachable nature. I'm pretty sure I had mentioned that to you already. Physical features. Number 1, vertical line. So length is a crucial characteristic of the natural style essence. Therefore, individuals with the natural style essence typically have a long vertical line, meaning they appear tall. Often they're actually tall, 5-7 feet and over. But it's also possible for someone to simply appear tall, and I've seen people who are like that. This is what is referred to as a long vertical line. Individuals with the natural style essence tend to have a straight and sturdy and long body as opposed to a curvy, round one. They lack defining feminine curves and will often have a small or undefined bust. Shoulders are typically broad and the bust may be wide, inverted triangle shape. What else about naturals? Facial features. Individuals with the natural style essence often have visibly irregular facial features. Due to the lack of symmetry, they often have what is known as unconventional beauty. So you get to see a lot of models who have natural style essence. Actually, I think, well, I don't know if it's like that now, but the majority of supermodels that you see usually have natural essence or they fall under the flamboyant natural Kibbe body type. So you have unconventional beauty. That is coveted beauty for most designers. And I think if I were to give you an example of somebody who really embodies natural essence, I would say Gigi Hadid is a really good one. I think she just is able to pull natural lines flawlessly and makes everything that she wears, everything that is relaxed or unconstructed, look really, really chic and upscale, if that's a word that I should use for this one. The natural silhouette is a rectangle, long and straight, but with blunt, slightly rounded edges. The silhouette is relaxed and moving, meaning sturdy but moving fabrics are ideal. So you have a certain frame to you. You're kind of like frame dominant in your appearance, but something that actually works with that is the juxtaposition of adding softness of flowy clothes to your silhouette, or basically to your bone structure. The natural silhouette is clean but layered. Layering is another thing that we're going to talk about a little bit here. Avoid adding small details to the outfit, which distract from the elongated silhouette, but feel free to add multiple layers. And what else? Styling principles. Let's see. The best garments for any style essence are those that mimic and repeat that essence's natural lines, shapes, and themes. I think I'm going to end here because they're basically just on relaxed fits, unconstructed, and stuff like that. So now let's move on to my recommendations. First and foremost, something that I feel works really, really well for you is something like this, off-the-shoulder tops. because of your frame, you're able to pull off a really beautiful T silhouette. And this can be, this is evident even in Kibby's recommendations. T silhouette is going to look absolutely amazing on you because it mimics the lines of your body. And so something like an off-shoulder top, which can actually look really good on someone with romantic essence as well. And I actually missed that. Except the difference would be that for you, it needs to be a little bit more unconstructed, or it needs to be a little bit more relaxed rather than it being figure hugging or form fitting. So off the shoulder tops, off the shoulder, relaxed dresses are going to look fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. And something that I think I really admire is that you can, when you wear a really flowy, like relaxed off the shoulder top without that waist emphasis, it doesn't make you look undone. It doesn't interfere with your casual vibe. It actually elevates it. And I could give this in contrast with somebody who is curve dominant and they have to like accommodate their chest or their hips and their waist. But on you, you're not going to need any like curve accommodation or cinching in your waist. Just wearing something relaxed is going to be chef's kiss on you. Another recommendation that I would give for anyone with natural essence are V-neck tops. I think V-neck tops look really, really good on you because they have that openness to them, and so they're not interfering with your width, the width that is in your upper back or the width that is in your frame. They actually make everything look a lot more sleek. So if you're going for maybe like a fancy occasion, you think about dinner, or you think about the office, going to the office, or going to something a little bit more formal, wearing something like a V-neck top or a V-neck dress that just has maybe some slight cinching at the waist is going to look really good on you. So it's not going to come off too casual on you. It's going to look quite put together and quite classy on you as well. Oh, another thing I would say is wearing denim. Denim was made for you ladies. I don't know if denim is trending this year. I haven't been looking at the trends too much for the summertime, but relaxed denim was made for you girlies. I can't stop admiring you for the fact that you don't have to put too much work into the way that you look. You're more of a clean girl aesthetic type of girlies. It works so well for you. You don't need that extra je ne sais quoi or oomph or layers when it comes to either makeup or clothing in order for you to look amazing. You are able to just pull off those really casual lines so well. And to that, my darlings, I want to say good for you. Good for you. There's no hate in these parts. I actually admire you for that. Yeah, so denim on denim will look amazing, unconstructed. You could go for something that's a little bit form-fitting, but maybe preserve that for like nighttime. You could add a belt, do a bit of cinching here and there, but you don't necessarily need that. You could just get a nice denim top, tuck it in slightly into your denim pants, and you look fantastic. When it comes to dresses, like I had mentioned earlier, anything with an open neckline is going to look really good. So like V-neck is going to look amazing. You can also do strap dresses. Of course, it's going to show a little bit more of your frame, but you can I think for you, if you want to be able to give off a silhouette where you appear to have more curves than you actually do, if you wear something that has, let's say, tiny straps that is quite tight on top, I would say try a drop waist and an A-line bottom, so like an A-line skirt. I think those dresses would look amazing on you, and they would give the illusion of you having being a lot more curvier than you actually are. If that is what you're interested in, you can definitely play with those juxtapositions. So collared shirts that are nice and open, unbuttoned collared shirts would look really, really good on you. That is something that I see a lot on Instagram. A lot of women with natural essence like to pull off that white shirt and denim look, and it never fails. So I mean, why change it if it works all the time? And then for swimsuits, I would say anything that is asymmetrical is going to look fantastic on you. You could go with maybe something that has an embellishment on the side, or you could just go with something that is quite sleek but asymmetrical, so that it balances your features out, because your features are asymmetrical as well. And then you can wear whatever you want depending on what type of vibe you want to give off. But if you want to look your very best, I would recommend that maybe something draped would look pretty good on you, because it would kind of like wrap around your body and give the illusion of you having slightly larger hips than you actually do. If you're an inverted triangle, that is, and even if you're a rectangle. Ooh, and then another thing that I would recommend for you are A-line skirts. I think they look really, really good. A-line skirts look fantastic on you. So for my tops, I would highly recommend open neckline versus, I would recommend that whatever you wear is open up top and not constricting. So don't do the whole like ruffles unless it's just your personal style. But stuff like ruffled tops and whatnot are usually going to interfere with your frame, and it's going to come off. You're going to look a little bit off, like you're dressed in a costume. It's going to come off costumey on you versus something that was meant for your body type. Something else that I think would look good on your Bermuda shorts. Those are really, really cool. So just something relaxed. And then if you're into free-spirited boho type of dressing, like what I'm wearing right now, this is very boho in my opinion, for me at least. You are definitely going to shine in that because it is very free-spirited, easygoing. You don't have to overthink it, and that just looks amazing on you. T-shirts with moccasins or the dad sandals are going to look amazing on you. You are not even going to look underdressed. You're definitely going to look casual, but it's not going to look off like it would on somebody else. Caps are going to look amazing on you as well. If you don't want to wear something like a straw hat, you can keep it very, very casual. Kimonos are also going to look amazing on you, whether you're at the beach or you're wearing a tank top with some denim and a kimono, really relaxed kimono on top. That will look fantastic on you. Any type of linen is probably going to come off looking really, really amazing on you. So it'd be linen top and pant set. It could be a linen skirt or a linen dress, a linen blazer. All of that is going to look absolutely fantastic on you. And then of course, if you want to be a little bit more dressy, there is an African American natural. I think she's a flamboyant natural. She's like a textbook flamboyant natural in my opinion. Her name is, I've forgotten her name. Oh my gosh. But she has a YouTube channel and she celebrated her birthday in Morocco, and she was wearing this type of knitted dress that had just frills at the bottom. It was just like a frilly dress, and then it had not a sweetheart neckline, but it had a scoop neck. It was very heavy and it just looked so amazing on her. So she's definitely the one with natural essence that I would highly recommend that you follow. I'm going to put her name up here. I can't believe I've forgotten her name. That is so sad. Another one that has really in my opinion, has really strong natural essence is Karen Ritchik. She might be a flamboyant natural in the Kibbe body typing system as well. She pulls off natural lines so well, and so I will have her linked down below. So if you're looking for something a little bit more hip, a little bit more edgy, definitely her style recommendations for what, and you know, the way she dresses is probably going to be worth watching or worth looking at. And also, I think one of the sisters, the Yusuf sisters, the taller one, gives off some pretty strong natural essence, except she's more on like the bling, dressier type, so she could have dramatic essence as well. But her natural style recommendations, whatever she wears that is relaxed, is going to look amazing on you. So I'm going to have all of these YouTubers channels linked down below. Let them know that I sent you to them, so that way, you know, who knows, they might be able to give me a shout out because their channels are way bigger than mine. So just kidding, but hey, you can do it if you want to. Unapologetically, just inserting that in there. But yeah, that is that. I can't remember anything else, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I hope to see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye. Mwah. Bye.